Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you daily tarot reading for today, Friday, the 11th of June 2021. And today I am working with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I have shuffled and laid out the cards. Let's see what we have in store for today. These ones are impossible to pick up. Right, the first card we have is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is such an awesome card. I really do enjoy when it comes up in a reading because the Knight of Cups says everything is fabulous. Just simply in a nutshell, the Knight of Cups says everything is fabulous. There is movement. We can see progress. We can see our knight is on the horse. You can see he's dressed in his best. He's got his, I want to say, his best clothes on. The horse is moving. They are moving towards happiness. He's carrying this cup almost as if it's a trophy. It's almost as if it's like he's bragging, okay? But it's all about emotions. It's all about positive emotions. So today you're going to find progress and positive emotions and forward movement with the things that bring you happiness and the things that bring you joy. The other thing with the Knight of Cups is it's a romantic gesture, okay? He's giving a big romantic gesture. He's moving towards his love and he's about to go and express himself. He's about to go and let everybody know how much he's in love and how happy he is and how his significant other makes him feel so fabulous. And this is something that we don't do enough of in our lives at the moment, isn't it? We're so bogged down with what we need to do and, pressures and stresses and demands and, things like that, that we actually forget to go up to our significant other and to just express love, to express gratitude, to express happiness. And that's what our Knight of Cups is doing. He's about to embark on a journey of expression, self-expression, or expression of love, expression of happiness, and expression of romance, and I think that's quite appropriate for a Friday. So once the working day is done, let's plan, let's strategize, let's move towards an evening, a weekend of blissful happiness with those that are important to us. Let's see if I can pick this one up. Oh, I did. Oh wow, okay. I didn't want to see that card. I didn't want to see that card, but we don't always get to choose the cards that come up. So what we have here is the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, if we look at the situation, so I immediately want to look at this little person in the background there. They almost look as if they're in tears. They almost look like they are, humped over and crying and emotional and unhappy with the world. The sky is a little bit crazy as well. Then we've got this person who sort of dropped their sword as if they've given up and are walking away. And now we've got this person here who seems to be gathering and collecting swords. He's looking at those people and he's saying, well, gosh, did I do too much? Or is he smiling and looking at them going, ha ha ha, I win, you lose? Whatever it is, there's an uncomfortable feeling about this card. This card, whenever it comes up, whenever the Five of Swords comes up in a reading, I always feel like, you know what, sometimes we have to do the things we don't want to do. Sometimes we have to suck it up and deal with it, okay? That's the kind of message that I get from the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is saying that we can't always get things our own way. Sometimes we have to be nasty to other people in order for us to actually achieve the things that we want to. And let's bring it into the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is all about romance. It's all about, big shows of affection and love and acceptance and, outpourings of emotion, but positive, positive, positive. And then we get this kind of little bit of a nasty card, a little bit of a nasty card that's come through here. But I think it's saying to you that when it comes to passion, when it comes to romance, when it comes to the love of your life and whatever it is that brings you happiness and joy, don't let other people get their way with you. Don't always give in to other people. Don't always, so whoever your significant other is, if they're not in the mood for romance, if they're not in the mood for love, if they're not in the mood for self-expression, don't just go, okay, that's fine. Actually stand up to them and say, hold a second, I also need, want, and deserve a little bit of attention. So this card, the way that I'm interpreting it so far, we haven't seen what our third card is yet, okay? And I'm hoping it's not going to throw an extra spanner in the works. But today, for Friday, these two on their own are basically saying to you, stand up to love. Stand up to love. Stand up and say, I deserve, I want, I need, I desire attention. Don't always back down and give in to everybody else around you. It's time that you actually stood up and fought for something that you want and something that you need. Right, I'm not going to turn it over. Let's just do it that way. Okay. So the Hierophant is an interesting card to come into our message and to come into our mix here, because the Hierophant, to me, it's the card of teaching, the card of learnerships, the card of understanding. It's the card of religious structure and religious belief, and almost like what I like to say is going back to basics. Okay, let's not overcomplicate the situation. Let's not make a bigger issue than what it is. Let's not overcomplicate it. Let's actually keep it simple. Let's go back to basics of two people wanting to be together, sharing common interest, sharing common feelings, making each other happy, and that's all that matters. Let's not bring everything else into it. So, friends, for Friday, let's get back to Friday today. Today is a day that we need to acknowledge our feelings. We need to stand up for ourselves, but we need to keep it simple. And I'm going to keep it simple just like that. Acknowledge your feelings, stand up for yourself, and keep it simple. And if you do that, you're going to have a fabulous day and an even better weekend. With love and blessings from my heart to yours. Take care, friends.